ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Firestar and Ms. Lion. If you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, please go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to one of my viewers for making this video possible. They wish to remain anonymous. I will do so, but I will also say thank you very much right over here. Oh man, very excited for this one. Nice looking packaging right over here. Nice image of Firestar on the side. And then on the back right over here, we get that image again. And you can see the streak of fire coming around right there. There is a read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. Then on this side, you get Firestar one more time. And then you get this cool spot varnish Firestar logo on the very top, which I really dig. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. So I don't normally talk about the inside of the packaging, and I knew they were going to do this with the Thanos figure, which hopefully I review sooner than later, but this is the inside of Peter Parker's apartment slash hideout for him and his super friends, and I think this is really awesome that they did this. I always open my Marvel Legends packaging on the left side of the box, or I guess depending on how you're looking at it, on the right side. You can see how this tucks in right over here. So yeah, I think this is dope they included this, and it may not be for everybody, but I did have fun with it. Then aside from the interior of the packaging, we get two sets of hands, we get two flame effects, one coffee stain, and one Ms. Lion. And while we have seen these flame effects a few times already, I like these the most. This version right here is awesome. I love this gradient, light orange to darker orange. I'm also very happy that Hasbro has been more consistent in including full sets of interchangeable hands for the female figures. I do appreciate that. And this Ms. Lion figure right here is awesome. Oh, this thing is perfect. I didn't expect to have head articulation with this thing, and it's on a ball joint right here, so you can pivot like that. She'll move her head downward, she'll move her head upward, you can turn side to side. Man, this thing is awesome, and who knew that the nemesis of the chameleon was a little doggy? I mean, it only makes sense, right? The dog's nose is gonna figure out who's who, man. You're doomed! But yeah, beautiful looking puppy. Look at all that beautifully sculpted hair right there. This is dope, and just, man, that head articulation is just perfect. The tail looks really good, the little paws down there. Now to briefly go through the bio of Angelica Jones, aka Firestar, she was created for the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends cartoon. She is a mutant with the microwave powers, and she can shoot flames, and she can fly. In the Spider-Man show, she did have a love triangle thing with Spidey and Iceman. She also had a little relationship with Sunfire, which I thought was really cool. And this figure will fit in many places in the collection. She was in the Avengers, the X-Men, the Hellions, and she was in the New Warriors as well. And I was actually first introduced to her through Maximum Carnage, and I did like that 90s suit. So I would hopefully like to see a 90s version of Firestar. I thought that was a cool looking costume, but I like this one a lot too. And she does come with the two head sculpts. I'm very happy that it's been included. The eyes just kind of pop through the mask a little bit weirder, especially with the left eye right here. So it may just be on this copy, but it just throws me off a little bit. However, I will say the paint apps for the mouth came out looking really good, and I love that there's this darker red color right here for the lower part of her hair. And I really like the sculpt of it as well. That looks awesome. Really digging that a lot. So, well, it's not my favorite. It does have more articulation than the other head sculpt. I'll just demonstrate right here so you can see that she can look up and of course look down, and you can turn her head side to side right over here. But to look at the other head sculpt, which is probably the one I like more because I've been watching the cartoon on my Disney Plus lately, but I really like this a lot. And she always kind of reminded me of Mary Jane a little bit. Like if you watch that cartoon, you'll just think to yourself like, is that MJ? But no, she's not MJ. But yeah, I like this one a little bit more. The eyes come through the mask a little bit better, and I like the smile and everything. And I love that we get these darker streaks, which are very cartoon accurate, so I'm really happy with that. And looking at the back of the head right here, this hair sculpt is just perfect. They did just such a good job with this thing. Now the downside to this head sculpt, you know, from what I remember with the show, she did not have the collar in the show, and it just makes it a little tricky seeing this part of her hair rest over her chest. It just doesn't really work out right. I guess maybe you could tuck around the collar like that. It kind of works out okay. It's just a little bit weird to work with, you know, it looks a little bit odd right there. And you can see how this was reused from the Gray Black Widow that came out just not too long ago. That same upper body right there, same collar and everything, but we're mostly seeing Kate Bishop body parts right here. I love how the deco came out with the flames around the red. Nice solid paint right here. So I'm really happy with the deco on this figure. This looks really good. And maybe I'm missing a little bit of paint. See, I try to look for the nuances. And then you can see the legs right here. Pretty nice. There's a little extra splotch of red. And then the deco down here looks very clean. Very happy with that. That looks dope. So, you know, a lot of reused stuff going on, but it looks really good. I do like it. I'm not a fan of the serial numbers right over there, but I am a fan of the peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Before getting onto the articulation, I just wanted to show off a couple accessories that don't come with the figure that would look really cool. For instance, the SH Figure Arts energy effect right over here. Yeah, I know it's really for Goku, but it looks awesome with Firestar. And then someone had recommended or asked I show this off with the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Series 2 Human Torch stand. And while it's a little tricky to set up, you can do this. You can make it work. So I do like that. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know. Doesn't look too bad. Got that fist on there. I know I'm missing another piece that's supposed to kind of spout out of that flame effect, but this looks pretty cool. So yeah, the head articulation on this sculpt is a little bit hindered, you know, again with that collar and everything, but you could still turn her head side to side. It will look down a little bit as you do that. There is some head pivoting. She will not look up, but she will look down very far. Shoulders move outward that much, move in all the way, rotate a full 360, single jointed elbows. I wish we had double jointed elbows over here. I guess this side of it will, yeah, bend in at 90 degrees. You get rotation. All the hands churn side to side, hinge up and down. Diaphragm joint churns side to side. Diaphragm pivot, crunches forward, crunches back. Hips move outward that far, and she will kick forward very far, back, upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees, and she doesn't have super wobbly knees or anything over here. People have asked about that. They feel pretty sturdy. Maybe the lower joint is a little bit on the looser side than the top joint right here on the knees, but still pretty good for me. Ankles move down, they do move up, and she has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out this Firestar figure, you can see that she is standing just a little over the 6-inch mark. And then for a Spider-Man and his amazing friends comparison, you can see Iceman from the Vintage Collection as well with the Spider-Man from the Vintage Collection next to Firestar. I really think these are the two best figures to go with this figure right over here, especially because the cartoon really resembled the artwork of John Romita Sr. And then here's Firestar next to Sunfire, and I liked how these two had a little relationship thing. I mean, their power sets are pretty much the exact same, right? Like, really, what's the power set difference between Sunfire and Firestar? I don't know. And then here's Firestar next to her new Warriors teammates. We have the Nemesis Wave Nova figure right there, Night Thrasher, and Rage. I cannot wait for the new Nova figure. Hopefully we get a Speedball soon, right? 2021. Speedball! Then to compare Firestar next to some other Marvel divas, we have Hellcat, Monica Rambeau, and the new Vintage Collection Black Cat. Now, one thing I'm noticing with the Hellcat over here, she does have this light orange shading over the yellow. It would have been nice to have had that on the yellow portions of the Firestar figure, no? And then here's Firestar next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Badass Spider-Man. Whoa, you are hot! Whoa, way too hot! Too hot! Too hot! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please show some love. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new here, as well as the notification bell. And a big thank you to all these people that support this channel via the Tron. I have some goodies not going your way. And this figure is great. I really like it a lot. This is one of those figures that we have been wanting for a long time. I know a lot of collectors could use this figure, and I'm glad that we're actually getting it for 2021. It's gonna fit perfectly in numerous displays, and I really like how it came out. I think the body mold works out great, even though I have a problem with the collar and the hairpiece. I'm still really happy with this figure, man. I don't really have too many complaints about it. I'm happy that I don't have the wobbly knees. Paint apps came out very clean. Could have used a little bit of the orange spray over kind of thing going on, but still, I really like this piece a lot, man. And at the price point of around 20 to 25 bucks, I'm gonna give this Firestar figure a Sud rating of
I love it! Two, please!
Definitely gotta get two. Definitely gotta get two, man. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And stay tuned for the Marvel Legends Collector Documentary Part 5 going up tomorrow. I can't wait to post that video. Hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas if you care about Christmas. If you don't, Happy Holidays to you. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot, your face is set, we're shot,